Pressure inside Mercedes is no longer hiding behind smiles. And now, George Russell may have a problem far bigger than just losing a race. Andrea Kimi Antonelli is no longer seen as a promising rookie. After another victory in Canada, many inside Formula One are starting to believe Mercedes may already have found its next superstar. And according to Ralf Schumacher, that future could look very familiar to the rest of the grid. The 19-year-old Italian secured his fourth consecutive win in Montreal and stretched his championship lead over Russell to 43 points. That alone would already be enough to shake the paddock. But the way Antonelli handled the pressure made the impact even bigger. Throughout the opening phase of the race, he fought wheel to wheel with Russell in an intense battle for the lead, pushing his teammate to the absolute limit until Russell's race ended on lap 30 because of a battery issue. This changes everything. Ralf Schumacher did not hide his admiration after the race. Speaking to Sky Sports Germany, the former Formula One driver described the duel as epic and highlighted Antonelli's maturity under pressure. He said Antonelli handled the situation incredibly calmly and maturely, while Russell kept making mistakes during the fight. Schumacher admitted Antonelli also made errors, but emphasized that the Italian was clearly the faster driver during key moments of the race. And this is where the situation becomes serious. Schumacher went much further than simple praise. He openly suggested that Antonelli could eventually become a successor to Max Verstappen one day. In a sport where comparisons to Verstappen are extremely rare, that statement immediately changed the conversation around the Mercedes driver. That's the real issue. Antonelli is no longer being evaluated as a young talent. He is already being discussed as a possible future benchmark of Formula One. Schumacher explained that Antonelli arrived in Formula One carrying huge expectations, but initially needed time to adapt. He also pointed out that Mercedes itself complicated the process because the team followed the wrong development direction with the car, especially regarding rear-end stability. According to Schumacher, things started to change once Antonelli gained confidence on unfamiliar circuits and quickly adapted his driving to what the team needed. Since then, the progression has accelerated fast. Now, Schumacher believes Antonelli has entered a completely different phase of his career. He wants to move forward now. He wants to lead the team, he said. And perhaps the most revealing part of his comments came next. Schumacher stated that Antonelli is no longer giving Russell space to breathe and is putting him under constant pressure. He also questioned Russell's ability to handle that pressure consistently, saying the British driver is super fast, but may not react well when the intensity rises. And it may not stop here. The timing makes the situation even more delicate for Mercedes. Antonelli is only 19 years old, yet he is already leading the championship, winning races consistently, and psychologically affecting an experienced teammate inside the same garage. Meanwhile, Russell suddenly finds himself fighting not only for victories, but potentially for his own status inside the team. In Formula One, momentum changes quickly, and once a young driver takes control of a team, it becomes very difficult to reverse that balance. Now the paddock is starting to ask a dangerous question. If Antonelli is already capable of this level of performance so early in his career, how dominant could he become in the next few years? And if Russell continues to crack under pressure, will Mercedes eventually build everything around the young Italian? What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.